ownership from the dead is just not really one of those things that's possible. Hi everyone, my name is Leah Boston. I'm an estate planning attorney here in the state of Maryland and owner of Law Office of Leah Boston LLC. I draft wills, trusts, and I do long-term life care planning. Additionally, I like to talk about the importance of estate planning because the more you know, but also for a lot of us, you don't know what you don't know. So what do I mean by ownership from the dead is just not one of those things that is actually possible? Well, let's take real property just for example. Your name is on the deed, something happens, you pass away. Who does that home now belong to? It can't belong to the individual that passed away because a dead person can't own property. So now we have to figure out who that property is going to get transitioned to. If you don't have an estate plan in place, that property is definitely going to have to go through probate, and you're going to have to figure out via the rules of intestacy, meaning you've died without an estate plan, to see where that property is going to go. This presents a really big challenge for a lot of people because your home may be your biggest asset, or it may be an asset that you want to keep in the family. No estate plan in place, you've got all this chaos and confusion trying to figure out where the property is going to go, and perhaps the property is going to end up going to an individual that you did not want it to go to, which is why estate planning is so important, and it comes into play because we can go through these documents and actually put together a succession plan talking about where the property is going to go. Whether it's in the form of a trust or it's in the form of a will being designated to a beneficiary. Another point that I want to touch on very quickly though is outstanding debts in the estate and why it is so important to continuously evaluate your debts in your estate during life, because sometimes secure debts become a priority before distribution. There have been some cases where individuals or deceased individuals have had to sell their homes to settle the estate. So this is just something very important to just be mindful of. You know that you have a lot of debt. So important to contact an estate plan attorney just because your home may be your largest asset, and if it's one of those things that you want to necessarily keep in your home to be passed down generationally, contacting an estate planning attorney is so important just to figure out those big assets like homes. Where are they going to go? Are they going to stay in the family? Are they going to be sold? Do the people know that they're taking it subject to the mortgage? How is the home held? Who owns the home? Is there a lien on it, etc.? Lots of things to think about when you've acquired property, or if you have multiple properties. They may want to keep the family home in their family, but something happens like debt or some sort of, improper planning where the home is lost. So just something to think about. If you have any questions, please contact my office at www.leahbostonlaw.com, and I'm happy to help get you started.